Hey guys, Rich Bassini here, your YouTube vlog creator. Today I want to talk about the Sony DCR PC1 camera. But before we do that if this is the first time hitting my YouTube channel, I just want to say welcome. And to all those who recently subscribed to my channel, I just want to say thank you. It's greatly appreciated. Hope you like the content. You come back for more. And this video is being edited with Filmora 14. The other day I was, looking on it, because sometimes I always revert back to my old videos to check out and see how they look and sound and stuff like that. And I happened to come across a person that was doing a review on his camera itself. Same one. And the only thing, I felt bad because the YouTube creator who was doing a video on it didn't know how to close it up. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Let me go to Cam 5 here. See, when you have these cameras, this type of camera here, by the way, this is a good camera. I have to say, out of all the cameras I have three other ones, Sony Handycams, different models, but this one here is my favorite. But anyway, I just want to share this with you guys before I get into the video. When you open these cameras up like this, see, you hit this lever here, you pop it open like that, you're going to see the little mini DVD pop out here, right? That's how you pop it in and out, right? What this person was doing, I felt bad, he kept closing it like this here, kept pushing this on here. If you look right over here, see where it says? It says push. That's all the person had to do is push, and you push it in very gentle. Make sure this stays open like that. Because you don't want it when it's going down, when it's retracting, you don't want to get caught on this here. And I felt bad because the person kept going boom, boom. He kept closing this thing back and forth. He didn't, in other words, when this popped open, he kept closing this back and forth, and all you had to do is push this in to make it work. So that's how you do that there, folks. Just remember that if you come across one of these cameras. I don't know if you're new to my YouTube channel, maybe I told you this or not, whatever. I picked this up in my local thrift store. A lot of the stuff I find at thrift store finds. And when I picked this up, this is all I came with it. Just the Sony battery, original Sony battery, and that's it. There was no cables with it or anything. I had to pick everything up separately as I went along. And I had to pick up, for example, the cable here to the RCA cable that plugs into it, where I upload it to my Filmora video editing software. I picked this up at the thrift store. This here, what I like about the old ones, they come with remote controls. So you see, this came with the remote control. I picked this up separate. These are all separate purchases right here. And I came across this guy here, the big boy battery here. I call it big boy compared to the little guy. But I have an extra one. I want to show you something now. If you guys come across this here, or come across a camera like this here, and you're in the same situation I'm in, where you have there's no cables to power it up or check it out. You can get batteries, okay? You can get the batteries for this here, and I'm going to show you where to get them. It's called K-Star, and K-Star, you can get them with the one, just the charger or one battery or two batteries, whatever. And this is what I picked up, and I'll take it to, I'll drop the link to the website there, so you guys could check it out your own. However, I did come across on YouTube, well, not YouTube, but actually eBay, and I was able to get, let me just minimize the screen here. I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'll make it back over here first, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Right here. I was able to get this. As a matter of fact, I made the purchase this morning. This here is what you see here. Over here, my mouse cursor is moving. This is the battery charger, and this is the coupling. All right. Now, with this here, what you could do with that there, with the coupling cable, that one with where the arrow is pointed onto right here, what happens is when you take the battery out, like this here, it just pops out like this here. Just slides out. You slide this little lever back here. You get like that. The battery pops out, right? Like that there. You would take that coupling with the cable, plug it into the charger, because that's how it has to work, and then you plug that cable in here, and now you don't have to use the battery. Okay? If you want to understand the diagram, I'll show you. I'm also going to show you where you can get the actual manual. I think it's 102 pages. I'm not going to print it out. I'm not going to do that there, but I'll show you where you guys could get it. But yeah, and the way that would work is you would plug that cord in, the cable, the connector there, battery connector, and you plug it in here. You plug that cable into the battery charger, and then you got juice like that. And the way they showed you one of the diagrams shows you could actually use that and charge the battery at the same time. But me, if I know myself, I'm just going to do one at a time. I mean, I would just plug it in like that. You could do it that way as well. But yeah, that's how that works. So that I came across that, and I was lucky because I was searching high and low for it, and I didn't come across it. I mean, I was looking high and low, and I said I can't find one. Because I had to make sure it's the right one. They got different models. This is the Sony DCR PC1. They got 100. They got all different models. Sony made so many different ones, and I believe this one came out in 1998, according to the documentation. But I'm going to show you we can get that. But I was lucky enough to come across this here. Like I said, I ordered it this morning. So I think they said I should get it delivered by the 25th of this month. So we'll see what happens. But I was happy to come across that there. But anyway, I don't want to keep this video super long. So I'm just going to kind of like jump into it. However, I will be doing videos on this camera. So if you guys are interested, if you subscribe to my channel, you'll see when I post them out there. I make the video, you'll see them. Just got to hit that bell notification icon. That's the one I post them out. But anyway, so let me go over here, and here's where you're going to get the manual for it. Okay, I'll drop the links to this here. The videos I'm going to, the windows I'm going to open up here, I'm going to drop the links in so you don't have to go crazy trying to find it for yourself. What I did here is I just typed in, I did a Google search, and I typed in Sony DCR PC1. What you're going to do is you're going to get this information. You get warranty, operating instructions, how to shoot a great birthday video, and so on and so forth. You could do that at your own leash. Like I said, I'm going to give you the link to it. And when you click this on operating instructions, it brings you to this page. Okay, and if you look up here, you'll see it'll say Sony DCR. It'll say digital video camera recorder, and there it is, DCR PC. And if you look here, it says 1998 by Sony Corporation. I believe that's when this camera was created, or I should say developed or made. Made in Japan. They got them now. They make in Japan and China. All the cameras I have pretty much outside the other little one I got. It's a newer model, and that one is made in China. But this one here, the other ones are all made in Japan. But anyway, so this is what I was looking for. I said, there's got to be more things to it. So I kept scrolling down here, and when I got to right here, this part here, checking supplies, supply accessories, I got the remote control. Like I said, I found all those at different times. Okay, so I got the remote control now. I have a battery. This here, if you look at it, the numbers will coincide with over here, the information. This is AC VF10 AC power adapter. So I ordered that, as I just showed you. And here is the DK115 connecting cord. That's what I have. So I have pretty much everything here. This thing here is a battery terminal cover. That I don't have. But I have everything else. And the cables, like I said, the cable, I got that from a thrift store. Okay? And it came with the lens cap, of course. As you can see, it's got the lens cap on it. So, yeah. I lucked out with it. I got it for a good price, too. But the only thing is, like I said, when you're buying from a thrift store, especially like that, you don't know if you're going to get, they tell you once you buy it, you own it. So it's a gamble. Everything's a gamble. And the other cameras I bought, and I'll tell you as I go along, the ones that were from thrift stores, they all happen to work. I just lucked out with them, to be truthfully honest with you, because sometimes you could buy them and they might not work, and now you got to sell it for parts. As a matter of fact, I did buy a bigger Sony camera, and I was going to actually probably hold on to it, but I said I got enough. I got four what do you call it? There's Sony Handycams. I got one DSC camera, digital still camera, and I have another little Sony one. It's a little pocket size when you put your pocket. Takes great pictures, with 12 megapixels and stuff like that. And I have that there. So I have enough cameras as far as I'm concerned. I was talking to a relative one time. I said, "What are you gonna do with all these cameras?" He said, "At this stage of the game, I'm gonna collect them." But the one I have, I don't know I forget the model number. It's a big one. It's a bigger camera. And I was going to keep it. I said, you know what am I going to do with it? It's big. It takes 8mm cartridge. These are mini. These here, this one here takes mini DVs, but the other one takes the 8mm. So I said, you know what? I put it up. It's on eBay right now. I think for $9.99. I'll do an auction. So if you guys are interested, check out my link on there. I'll drop the link to my eBay store if you want to check it out. It's up to you. All right. But anyway, so yeah, this is what you have here. Now, as you can see here, if you move, see when the mouse cursor moves, 102 pages. Okay. I'm not going to print this out. The only thing I said in my other videos, and for those who follow me or subscribe to my channel, you probably heard me talk about this once before. I'm not going to get into the whole thing. Just print out the information you need if you want a hard copy. If not, you could read it online. Okay, so that's plain and simple. I'll just like basically cut to the chase with that there. Now, so that's where you can get the manual. You can still get the manual. I will drop the link to this here, so don't worry. You guys don't have to go crazy hunting and pecking for it. I'll leave it there. The same thing with this one here. Now, if you type in, I typed in over here in the search bar, if I can get up there, Sony DCR PC1 battery. K-Star is what I have. Like I showed you before. I got the K-Star battery charger, and I have a K-Star battery. Whoops, you can see it there. I don't know if you can see that there. All right. Anyway, it should be fully charged. If you come across, if you come across something like this from a thrift store and there's no way to check it out, power it up, you could come here and get one of these here. As you can see here, and they'll tell you right here, K-Star battery wall charger for Sony MP FS11, FS10, and it tells you the information, the AC, VQ, 11, whatever, and Sony, then they'll tell you over here, Sony DCR PC1 camera. Okay, these are brand new. They're good. I bought, I think, 2 of them so far off of K-Star. And I highly recommend them. They're good. But now, as I showed you before, with this, you're probably wondering, okay, now you're going to have a battery charger, and now you're going to get another one that comes, but that's an original Sony one. This is aftermarket. But the aftermarket K-Stars, they do work good, though. I have to honestly say. I bought 2 of them. I bought one for this camera, and I bought one for another camera. I got a little Sony, like I said, 12 megapixel. It can fit in your pocket. So, you know, I'm good to go. I'm looking forward to getting this here. I'll keep my fingers crossed everything works, because with this particular buyer, same thing that says the buyer accepts no return. So, and I got it for a good price, decent price, under under $40. No, under $50, whatever, with the shipping and tax and stuff like that. So it's not bad. My main concern is, well, I want the charger to work, but I want to make sure this coupling here, battery coupling thing, works here. And the way that works is this here, this unit gets plugged in. It's either in the front or no, this is where the power cord goes, as you can see, and this thing gets plugged in, I think, somewhere in the front of it, you know. So we'll see what happens with that. I hope everything goes good with it, you know what I'm saying? I hope everything works with it, because if not, then I'm stuck with it. Well, I could reach out to the seller and say, hey, listen, you know, I bought the iron for you. I know you have no returns on your listing, but I said, you know, what am I going to do? It's a dead horse. It don't work, you know. So with eBay, you're pretty much protected. I've been on the platform, I think, what, 25 years now? It's been since 1999, so 25 years. So I know the ins and outs. Like I said, I'm not new to eBay. Like I said, I've been on there, like I said, for many years. And you know, I work with my buyers. If somebody buys something for me, if you don't want it, you buy it, it doesn't work, reach out to me through email, because they want you to do it. And want you to do things off-site, okay? Because they feel that that's a no-no. So when it comes to you know, if somebody purchased something from me and you have 30 days to return it, you don't like it for whatever reason, notify eBay, go through all the returns through eBay, and then when it comes back to me and I get it, I have to check it out. I gotta make sure nothing's missing and everything's functional and stuff like that. If I sent it to you in good condition, I would like to get it back in good condition. And once that's done, then I just release the funds, you know. So, you know, that's how that works. But anyway, also before I close out here, I got this nice little bag, and I don't think that stuff I'm going to be ordering is going to fit in here. I'm going to have to definitely get a bigger bag. I don't think it's going to work. I don't know. I'll see. You know, it's like that thing like a Jackie Gleason show. There's stuff in 2 pounds of bologna in a 1 pound bag. I don't know if I can put all those cables in there, but that's what I'm going to share with you guys. So I will drop the links to the you know, video for this camera, where to first of all, where you can get the batteries, and you can see it over here. Like I said again, it says Sony DCR PC1 camera, and here you're gonna, you know, you could get them at different types of quantities. Like I'll show you what I'm talking about. You hit the pull down arrow, you get 1 charger, 2 batteries, 1 charger, 3 batteries, 1 charger, 4 batteries. It depends how much you're going to be doing a lot of, you know, recording with this here, if you need that many. I have enough. I got 1 in the camera. Again, I got the 2 here. So I got a total of 3. I got 2 of these little skinny guys, the small ones, and I only have 1 of these, the bigger ones. And if you look at it, you know, you can see that there's a difference in size. See that? So I'm going to get a lot of use out of this here. All right. That's all I have for you right now. Like I said again, I will be doing more videos on these cameras I have. So if you're interested, I basically shoot videos on older equipment. You know, Sony Handycams. I have an iPhone 5S I still make videos with, an iPhone 8, and I just added to the mix my iPhone 12 Pro Max. This is a big boy. I mean, this is a big compared to the iPhone 5S. That's big, and it's heavy too. I tell you, I don't know if they put lead in here. The phone is heavy, you know. So I use basically all the stuff I have to make videos. And right now, just in case you guys are wondering, my video is being recorded with the Logitech Brio. It shoots in 4K, so I have that. But I have 5 of them total. But this one right now, the main one is the Logitech Brio, in case you guys are wondering. And the reason why I have is because I shoot at different angles. You know, so that's just the way it is. I use my stream decks to, you know, move me around to different positions on my webcams and stuff. You know, if I, for example, like Cam 2 here, well, I got to make myself bigger. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Yeah, see, Cam 2, it moves it that way there. Okay, so and then like I said, I have other ones as well. You know, position me in different, you know, takes different video shoots. So, but anyway, that's all I want to share with you guys. Before I close out, again, if you guys are new to my YouTube channel, I like to share news with you guys. YouTube news, well, actually creative news. You know, it talks about other things, and I like to share stories with you. And I also like to share ideas with you guys on how I make my videos. You know, the software I use to, you know, to edit it. So there's gonna be times I might do tutorial videos like that, quick ones, little quick, you know, quick tip ones. So if you guys want to check me out, that'd be great. And you know, it's my, like I said, if I don't know if you see my video, I said it's an open, my YouTube channel is an open forum channel. So I basically talk a lot of different things, not specifically a niche channel, but you might say it sounds like if you're going to talk about the Sony Handycams, well, you know, I like to cover other things. That's why I said I do the Sony news as well. I mean, Sony news. Sony, I do love Sony. Yeah, that is my favorite product though, that and Panasonic. However, I do the news, creative news I call it. So I'll share stuff about what's going on with YouTube or whatever, different, you know, maybe TikTok or Twitter, whatever. Not too often, but I like to just bring that thing out to you guys, put it out there. So if you like the content I put out, if you checked out my other videos, you've probably heard this millions of times. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share. And if you want to be updated as to when I post new videos, please hit that bell notification icon. This is Rich Pacini signing off. I'll talk to you guys the next time. Take care, and bye-bye for now.